Welcome back, my people of the internet. So, episode 3 here of the New World. So, today we're going to be talking about the pack and stack housing. What is pack and stack housing? Well, let's see. So, let's go here. Let's go. Okay, the Agenda 21 course, understanding the substable development and how it affects you. So, okay, it's not a secure website. Let's not go on that. Okay, so the stack and pack housing is basically a whole sector of housing which is so close knit together. It's like a close knit community. So basically, this Agenda 21 housing is basically where everyone lives all together. There's a whole big ass area of people living together. There's Starbucks. There's, as you can see right here, look how the houses look. They're really so stacked and packed together that everyone lives together. See, everyone lives in this little community, this sustainable community. As you can see here, look, see. So it does include like Starbucks, restaurants, and stuff. So it's basically like a community, you know, like for like people to live in. And these things are going up everywhere. So let's see a little bit about what it means. Design, research, innovation for new ideas on housing culture, mobility, and assembly. Radical ideas have to be explored that create new opportunities for urban housing that breaks the controversial mold of the regular development pursued by engineering issues of site, space, mobility, and environment footprints. Okay, so as you can, we're gonna go through these little things. You can see people here. That's how it is. The structure, integral structure of it. Yeah, let me see. See, here's how a normal room will look like. There's a bathroom. There's a kitchen, dining room. There's one bed, two beds actually, two bedrooms. Let's go back here for a second. This is annoying. It keeps like, okay. There's here, two beds, a bathroom. It's so simple. And right here, obviously, it's a little room, and it leads out to like other rooms. Goes downstairs. There's probably rooms across either from here. You can see there's another door. Rooms downstairs. This is how it looks in the interior. See, this is like, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to put us into tight-knit communities, away from urban areas, away from the woods, away from like, you know, they want us all to live in the smart cities, so-called smart cities, so-called smart housing, which is this, basically what we're seeing here. And we are gonna check a build. We're gonna check this video, see what's all about. Apparently, some stack and pack houses going up in Texas.
Okay, check these out. These are all the stack and pack Agenda 21 apartments. These are only some of these type of apartments going on, being built around the Dallas area.
See how they're being built? See how they look? See? Everything's so close together. And here in Florida, where I live, if I do really close to where I'm situated at, there is a area just like this. I haven't gone in, but to be honest, if I do get the time to go there by whatever the area where it's at, I'll probably take a video and upload it to YouTube because I do want to explore it. I want to see what's the difference between the ones in Texas and the ones in Florida. But yeah. See how everything is? Everything is like a little community. Look, this is probably a restaurant, you know? The small building is probably a restaurant or a gym or something like that.
things are going up all over.
Look how they are. It's like one big ass building with millions of rooms. Millions of rooms.
The smaller...
See? This is probably like the entrance or a restaurant. You see there's restaurants down here and the people live up here.
Suburban towns around Dallas.
Here's another one.
This is a whole community called City Line north of Dallas proper in a town called Richardson. And this is just a corner of an enormous complex that's gone up, featuring about 8 of these pack and stack apartment complexes, eateries.
See, eateries, so
Starbucks.
See?
There's a Whole Foods.
Wow, even a Whole Foods.
It's a whole self-enclosed community.
Even a whole damn Whole Foods.
And
that is crazy.
Hundreds and hundreds of apartments.
That is fucking crazy, man.
Tons of them down that way. It's huge. It goes on for blocks and blocks.
Yeah, this is basically the future, guys. This is what they're gonna probably force us to live in. When I say this is a certain future, yeah. Is this a future that will be coming in the next 5 years? No. Because by the time, it will take them a long time to start building these things. Of course, the agenda of the 21st century doesn't mean 2021. It's the 21st century, obviously. So, until the 21st century is done, they're going to keep amping up throughout the years. So by 2050, by 2030, there's going to be a big plethora of houses like this and other Agenda 21 achievements, you know? And they're going to keep amping it up. Soon enough, you'll see around every corner of your city, you'll see one of this type of housings.
Blocks. Look at all this. They're still building.
Look at that.
Still building.
Wow. Wowie.
I don't even know what phase this is of all these apartments that have gone up.
Look, even more. Wow, the Dallas area
And
has a lot of
looky
them.
over here, of course, you have the ubiquitous rail line.
So yeah. Okay. See if we can find other videos. Let me see this one.
Rancho Cucamonga 10 years ago established Healthy RC program. Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy...
Very nice Cucamonga. Rancho Cucamonga is known for its single-family style homes, family-type living, very nice neighborhood, and this is what they are trying to do to all of our neighborhoods in the name of climate change, Agenda 21, and reducing your carbon footprint. Now imagine living in this neighborhood, and these houses are probably $400,000 or $500,000 because this is Southern California, and then right next to your house is this monstrosity. Look at this, big old giant stack and pack. So you have these houses, and then right next to your house is this mega development where over 1,000 people are going to live. Now think about what this does to the schools in the area. You're going to have all these new people moving in who weren't here before. This is how you get traffic. This is how you get overcrowded schools. So I'm here with Dan Titus. What do you want to say about this, Dan? You know more about this project than I do.
This project is a high-density development here in Rancho Cucamonga on the corner of Foothill and Hermosa. And as Gary mentioned, these developments are designed around sustainability, which is to reduce your carbon footprint. And of course, these developments have little or no parking. And it stresses not only the schools, so these
trying to achieve.
Nice houses here are eventually going to have to pay for increased capacity for schools in the way of school bonds. And not only that, is that they're going to have to pay for more fire and services like police. So it all goes downhill. And another aspect is that these apartments will be, if they're for sale, be comped, which means comparison when you go to sell it to this house. So that's going to be worth a lot less, but they'll average it out. Now all of a sudden the property value goes down.
Yeah.
And that's what they want to do. They want to do everything they can to drive you off of your property and its developments like this. Now, do you know how many units this is supposed to be?
I don't.
It's got to be like over 600 based on the size of this building.
A lot of people are very, very upset about this particular development.
Right. Do you remember when they approved this?
I don't.
Okay, it must have been like several years ago if they're this far into development. So you're saying this is the issue of the election, right? Or one of the issues?
Yeah, Rancho Cucamonga News Group is a popular Facebook news group, and I think they have close to 16,000 folks on that, and this is a very hot topic of this particular development.
I'm glad that people are actually like, they're actually opposing this, because yes, look, to be honest, it is kind of cool, but the real meaning behind it is not good at all. It's not good at all. The actual meaning behind it is really, really disturbing. And you can say whatever you want, you can believe whatever you want, you can say I'm making a big deal out of anything, out of nothing, but that's you. You can do whatever the fuck you want, you can think whatever the hell you want. So, let me see, because I want to read a little bit about what they think about it, the actual like websites, but this is very short. Okay. Let me see. Let me see this.
Rancho Cucamonga 10.
Same video. Oh my god. Sorry for that, guys. Okay. Let me see. Let's say this. How Ben Carson tried to destroy fair and affordable housing. Evangelical Christian. Yeah, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about here. Let me see. Sorry for that. So, yeah, it kind of veers off, but let me see. Let me see this. Let's see this video for a bit.
Great.
Okay. Okay, so we're here at the Meritage Home Sales Office, and they're putting up the transit-oriented development, and I'm going to check out what your money will buy you if you want to live next to the train station, what the amenities are, and how great it would be to live.
Okay, so let me fast forward in the video. It's just her explaining it. There's no like articles about it. Let's get out of here, because fucking anything that's not Google is trash. I'm sorry, but for research, Google is the best thing you can do, because holy crap, everything else is trash. I swear, man. See, you already get like a good ass website right here with Google. Oh my god. But with us other things, nope. It's not secure, it doesn't matter. American Dream. Okay. Many of the mid-rise development American planners favor today's resemble this Eastern German stacking pack built during the Soviet era. Ooh, see that? The Soviet era. The vast majority of Americans aspire to live in a single-family home with a private yard, but for decades, urban planners have sought to use urban growth boundaries and other rules to force people to live in higher densities. Planners think that people living in multi-family mixed-use developments drive less, use less energy, and produce smaller amounts of greenhouse gases. I mean, that could be a good thing, but that's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about how they're gonna push everyone into this type of communities. That's what I'm worried about. Comfortable living? You think living in a shitty ass, small ass room is comfortable living? I can't live like that. No one can. Just because you have Starbucks down the road or Starbucks on the bottom, if you can just walk down the stairs and just go to Starbucks and Whole Foods. Yes. That's not what I want. I want to live in a normal house. I want to have room. I have my own room. I want to have my own house away from other people that could be annoying, could be, it's incredible. This publications and PowerPoint show by American Dream. Experts and members argue that the cost of density are far greater than benefits. So here's a oof can be found. That's gay. That's really gay. Okay. The Environment Protection Agency, EPA, wants to independently stronger air pollution restrictions also on air. Okay, smog. This is basically, it has to do with it, but we're getting a little bit too far from what we're talking about here. Let me see a testimonial account. Man, these websites are not secure at all. I was out of town this last week while traveling. Drove through the town of Origin, Utah. However you say that shit. I was shocked when I saw a newly renovated section of this very old town. It looked just like a drawing I have seen by environment planning companies for Los Angeles, complete with old-fashioned street lamps, 1890s. They are coming to be symbols of the Agenda 21 cities. You have seen them all over Upland. They are trying to get us mentally ready to go back to a time with no cars. Yeah, without cars. Yeah, that's what they want us to do. So this Agenda 21, this new so-called society we're gonna live in, is basically everything is renewable. So that means that we'll be driving bikes, battery powered fucking whatever. There's not gonna be no cars. So basically getting around will be just getting around in a stupid bike. Yes, a bike is good for you. Of course, riding a bike is probably one of the best things you can do. But that's not what I'm getting at here. You already know what I'm getting at here. More than 4-lane roads have been reduced to 2 lanes, one in each direction. Then a separate bike lane have been constructed, curves on both sides. Oh, okay. Had a meeting with paintings. The next to the bike lane was another area of grass and trees next to an entire extra wide sidewalk. I imagine that most likely was a 4-lane highway with parking. A 4-story apartment building was at the edge of the sidewalk. More apartment buildings lined the floor, so blocks that I could see. Some only 8 feet from the curve. Wow. Yeah. So I mean, I agree with him. I hate it too, bro. It's like, bro, girl, whatever you are. Oh man, it's getting crazy out there, people. And what can we do? I don't know. We can't stop shit. We're gonna keep building this. This is their future. This is our future. This whole called utopia that so many people want, which is actually a dystopia. But you believe what you want to believe. You can call me an idiot. You can call me whatever you want. Just attack me and say, "Oh, you're overreacting." You're overreacting. You can say whatever you want. You can call me crazy. You can do whatever you want. Okay? I don't get fazed by that anymore, people. I don't. I'm sorry I went on a stupid rant, but I don't get fazed by that. You can believe whatever you want, but when the time comes and this things start happening, like we've been telling you, then you'll come back crying to us. But for now, you can live in your little imaginary world, in your little fake news indoctrination world. You can live in whatever you want. You can live in that world. Live freely. Do whatever you want. But I'm not living in that world. Because I'm here to spread the truth. I'm here to spread awareness of what they're doing to us. If you want to sit in your ass and do nothing about it, that's on you. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch yo on the flip side. Later.